Okay, so we are going to look at if then else. That's what we are going to look at. So here we have if then else, and then we have if else, right? So here, when we talk about the if else, it means only one condition is involved. But when we say if, else if, and then else, then we're talking about multiple conditions. So here I will just declare a variable. So declare at me, that's the name. Then I go int, then I go begin, right? I'm setting a value. So set at me equal to 45. Then we have if at me is less than or equal to 21, then I come. Then so we type as if at me is less than or equal to 21, then you go print, then your single quote will come, value is less than 21. So if it is not less than 21, then there should be a second option to display. So you go else print not below 21. Then you end like this. So here, if we should execute, what will be the result? The result is going to be not what? It says if it says the value is what? The value that we've created or the variable is having 45. And then we are saying if the variable there is less than, right, or equal to 21, it should display value is less than 21. If it is not so, we want to see not below 21. That's the meaning of what we've done. So the value that we have assigned to the me2 is 45. It is not less than or equal to 21. So our result is going to be not below 21. Okay, let's look at another example. So example 2. So declare at key. Let's make it something like varchar. Then go set at key equal to coffee, something like this. So we start if at key is coffee, right? That is if it is equal to coffee, then it should print it in uppercase. So we will combine it together with this results. So uppercase, so something like this, right? So we should print it in uppercase. So we use the character function called upper, then we'll put the variable in here like this. If it is not so, else, then it has to display in lowercase. So lowercase, then we have lower, then the variable name at key like this. Then you end whatever you've begun, right? So when I highlight and then I click on execute, the result is what? Kofi in what? Uppercase, because the value we've assigned is what? Kofi. Right? So that is on if and else. Now let's look at the if, else if, and else, right? So that's what we want to look at. So if, else if, and else. So I will just start, declare at v, then I'll give it a data type as varchar size of 10, like this. Then I bring my keyword begin, then type set at the value, which is let's say at v equal to petrol, so something like this. So if at v is equal to Dettol, it will print yes, it is Dettol, right? Something like this. There you go. Else if, mind you, I said that the else if provides room for multiple what conditions. So else if v at v is equal to alcohol, then it should print something like this. Yes, it is alcohol. Right? Then I go again. Else if the variable which is at v is equal to water, then I'll print yes, it is water, like this. So I'll go else if at v is equal to petrol, then it should print yes, it is petrol, right? So else, always else is the last thing to execute. The else means that if all of them appears to be false, that is the only thing to display. So no condition available, so something like this. Then you end, right? So that is how we do it. So we are going to execute this. I think it's very long. That is why I have to decrease the font size. So we'll just highlight up to here, and then we will execute. So you see the result is what? Yes, it is petrol, right? Because the value we've assigned the at v variable is what? A petrol. Okay, so that is on if and then else if.